Hey traders, Jason here with a Day Trading Fearless. This is the weekly watch list for January 22nd, 2023. We're going to go over what the market did this week, where I think it's going next week, and also we're going to look at a couple of stocks and things like that. So make sure you guys stay tuned. But first, like and subscribe, and let's jump right into this video. So we're looking at the S&P Emini futures 500. We are starting on the bigger picture, and this is going to be really interesting. Kind of forming a massive triangle, right? Kind of keep bouncing off here, come up here multiple times, even if we want to kind of connect this guy, right? And the question now is this, and this is, I'm going to draw another trend line right here. We're going to duplicate this trend line. We're going to bring it down here, and this is essentially what we're looking at, right? So if we break down, we could come all the way down to probably this 3,200 level, the lower trend line. We could also draw a trend line like this, which would bring us down to about the 3,400, 3,350 over the next few weeks. Now, we are going to resolve this more than likely one way or the other. We're either going to break out to the upside, break to the downside. For me, I would not be surprised if we actually break out to the upside, reverse, and then take out the downside. That's what I think is going to happen potentially. We do have the Fed announcement coming up in about 2 weeks. So maybe the market keeps going sideways, maybe we rally up a little bit, or do we reverse? But as of right now, we are in a nice, we were in the waterfall. Today we broke out, or yesterday on Friday, broke higher, and we are now in a reverse waterfall, which means we are in a bullish market. The reason I say the higher than the lower, I believe, is I think we're going to rally into the meeting over the next probably week or so. And then they may do a 50 basis point cut. Not saying that's what's going to happen, but it's just something that potentially could happen. But real quick, if you want to help support my channel, then go to daytradingfearless.com, sign up for S&P E-mini future weekly trade zones and my top 5 trading strategies for any stock, options, or futures, 7 hours of trading content. Also, every weekend I update with Thinkorswim share charts, resistance, support, open gap, and VPOC levels for the S&P E-mini futures. I also now have included a scanner for the 5-day and 7-day reverse waterfalls and waterfalls for any stock, right? So every day this is updated where it shows you what stocks are in the waterfall or reverse waterfall. So make sure you guys sign up, link down below, or go to daytradingfearless.com. Only $99 for a lifetime subscription. But back to the video. Okay. So with that being said, let's, if they do that 50 basis point cut, I think it'll surprise the market. The market's only expecting a 25 basis. Here's why I think the upside is kind of capped, because the Fed wants the economy to slow down. We are starting to see job numbers kind of get lower. We're seeing more and more layoffs. But if the market does rally too much, then they are going to kind of want to talk the market down. And that's what I think is going to happen. One last thing that I'm going to say that I'm watching for is watch for companies this year having to roll over debt. Okay, a lot of companies have to roll over their debt. Some kind of it's always an ongoing thing, but companies that got debt a couple years ago for, we'll say, 2%, 1%, really cheap debt. They need to refinance that at a lot higher numbers. And does that creep into earning numbers later on throughout the year? Also, massive companies that do commercial real estate, not the regular real estate, but the commercial real estate is something I'm going to be watching, where those loans are coming due from the last few years, right? Because a lot of times they're balloon payments, things like that. That has to get rolled over, and they were going from a couple percent to now maybe 5, 6, 7%. So just a couple things that could hamper the market. I'm bullish this week going into the following week, unless there's some news event or something. But after that, I am actually probably going to lean a little to the bearish side, break out, fake everybody out, and then slam it back to the other side. So we will see what happens. Let's take a look at the NQ. Same exact thing with the NQ, kind of a bull flag, right? We were making lower highs. We're now making higher highs, higher lows. Maybe get back up to the 200. Also, if we draw a trend line, we're probably going to poke our head up again, breakout, and then reverse and go back to the downside. So just things to be aware of and all that, just kind of reading what the charts are telling us. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, or sorry, crude oil / CL. Crude oil starting to break out. I said last week, watch for inverse head and shoulders. We kind of broke that trend line. Do we start to break to the upside? No, we'll see. Maybe get back up to this 88 level, which is the point of control on the market profile. So wouldn't be surprised to see price go there. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. So I'm going to call it. I'm still bearish on Bitcoin, right? Just because we bounce it, this is all this is a bounce within a bearish pattern. I still think we're going lower. Remember, markets could bounce. So, but where could we go? Probably to the high of this gap, probably that 26,000 level. Bitcoin does look bullish, but it's also way oversold. Potential divergence setting up. I'm just going to call it right now. If you want to play this, just watch the reverse waterfall when price breaks. If that RSI is actually lower than there, trade, that could be a trade. Again, none of this is trade advice. Some do on YouTube, but just a trade idea. Also watch the 200 right around the 23,000 level. Gold, guys know I've been bullish on gold, still am. I think gold's going to all-time highs. Just such a powerful move with it. But again, if we grab our Fibonacci extension tool, look at this inverse head and shoulders. Okay, we have the shoulder here. Actually, let's grab this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Here's our neckline. Okay. Look at that. Probably take us up to the 185 level. That would be a completion of the move, and probably maybe come all the way up here and fill the gap. So that's what's going on with gold. Silver. Silver, nice bull flag. Watch for a potential breakout to the upside. And then finally, Apple. Apple, nice move back up to the 50. Kind of, we'll see what it does from here. Does it keep going up to the 200, maybe up to this 148, 149 level, which is the point of control? We will see. But with that being said, as always, thank you for watching these. Hope you guys enjoy them, and we'll talk to you guys next time.